Dean, similar question. What were the turning points in that match in your point?
Yeah, look, the first 35 minutes we were excellent. We got the goal, we were solid. We kept them exactly where we wanted to keep them. We had a chance to come off the post to make it 2-0. Of course, that would be ideal, but I don't really look at the game like that. I just think, it's been the last probably 3 games where we've got ourselves into really good positions in games. Been doing exactly what we've been doing for the whole season, and then we just come away from that little bit of toughness. A little bit of toughness to defend situations, to continue to keep making it harder for teams and frustrating them and making them make mistakes. I think last 3 games we've come away from that a little bit. And if you think before the last 3 games, we've been exactly that for the whole period of all the games, and managed to start getting our results and all those things. But the last 3 games we've just been a little bit too easy to score against and not had that toughness which we've been used to. Hopefully we've got heavily punished in those periods where we haven't quite been that, and today we got punished for that. But first 35 was perfect, exactly what we wanted to do. We need to get back to making sure it's the full games like we have been doing for the majority of the season. And the last 3 games we just come off that slightly and got punished for it.
Is that a purely psychological thing? It actually looked like it was them that were rattled and nervous.
Yeah. I think maybe it's a little bit linked to the mentality side of it. I think that's what we've been for the majority of the season, very tough, very dogged. We start the game with a point and we fight for that clean sheet, and very hard to break down, and then we know we've got the quality in the squad to go and score goals. I think because we've been more free flow in scoring goals now, we've kind of maybe emphasised on that a little bit too much within the team, and we've not got the balance right. And we've in the last 3 games I just think we've been not as dogged, not as I wouldn't say determined, because the boys are determined, they've got a great effort, but not as tough as what we have been in all the games before the last 3. So we've been punished for that. There's mistakes within the goals and things like that, but I think just we need to get back to being that team that's very difficult to break down. You saw it in the first 35 minutes when you do it near on perfect, and against good sides like Aston Villa, like we have done against Leeds and Stoke and those type of teams, they find it hugely frustrating, and we're able to cause them problems. So we need to get back to that.
How important is timing as well, to concede the equaliser, then the second for half time, and then the penalty, and thoughts on that?
There's no good time to concede. No, it's tough. This is a tough one for us to take. It's against your local rivals. We all know how important this game is, especially to our fans. So we're hugely disappointed for them, as well as ourselves. And but this group have come a long way. And you think of the start of the season where we've been written off. We all know our circumstances and what we've been trying to fight against, and these boys are putting maximum effort. I just think the last 3 games are a lesson that we need to learn, and you need to learn the lessons very, very quick for this group, is to get back to that toughness, making it difficult for the whole of games. We've been able to do what you saw in that first 35 minutes for the whole game, in all the games before that. So we just need to get back to that. I think that's the lesson to learn from today in terms of the football perspective.
In terms of positives and holding your head high and representing the fans, you're switching fullbacks here, there and everywhere, and they're bringing on 50 grand a week substitutes. Does that give you an element of pride as well?
No, look, it's not about other teams, it's about us. We are what we are, we know exactly where we're at. We know what we could and couldn't do in the summer with the squad and all that side of it, and what we can be and what our limitations are. We all know that, so there's no excuses for us. We lost the game today, and we're hugely disappointed with that. The last 3 games we've been disappointed, especially with the goals that we conceded. We look at all the games before that, we don't concede goals, and especially like we conceded today and in the last 2 games. So we have to get back to what that is, and that's a few tweaks here and there. So it's about hard work and understanding that and learning that lesson very quickly. So but I have a really good group of players. They're so honest, they work incredibly hard, and confident that we'll show the right response in these coming games.